Apparently, due to Chinese censorship, bloods in anime will be recolored white to make it look not too graphic. This image was going around Twitter, and in case you're wondering, no, this isn't true. If an anime showcases excessive violence, blood, or gore, it will just be banned in China. Recoloring blood won't change that. It's why VPNs are pretty much an essential for the average Chinese citizen. At least that's what I said when I quote tweeted it. But that led to other questions. Charlie, what would constitute a banning for media in China? Is there a set regulation for what can and can't be shown? Yes, my friends, of course there is. And in order to explain that, we must go back to the history of censorship in China. The Chinese Communist Party, or the CCP, has origins back to 1919, but wasn't officially founded until 1921, and it wouldn't fully have power over China until the 1st of October 1949. The earliest known record of Chinese censorship was a book called Inside China by John Gunther, which was banned in 1941. This was before the CCP took hold of China, but they were gaining traction anyway, so I suppose it was just par for the course of history. Yay! But for this video specifically, we really need to hone in on the Publicity Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China. Try saying that 10 times fast. It's an internal division of the CCP in charge of ideology-related work, as well as the information dissemination system. What does that mean? Basically, it means that media made within China should abide to certain rules that pass morality and cultural checks, as well as media imported into China meeting those same requirements. The list of requirements that subject matter must pass are as follows. The first, historical. Accounts of historical events must be accurate, or abide by the narrative that the CCP want you to think happened. Popular C-drama Story of Yangtze Palace was banned, with one of the reasons being cultural inaccuracies. The second check is political. No spilling state secrets for y'all. Leading on from that is, does it pass the morality check? Does it have any adult content or extreme violence or problematic behaviours like gay people or effeminate men? Although it is important to note, on that last one, they're fairly flimsy on it. Heaven's Official Blessing was produced in China and has not been banned, and Genshin Impact has an array of effeminate men. I don't even think they really believe in the laws they make. They just make it so they can, let's be honest. The next is cultural. Does it protect Chinese culture? For example, is the media American? Could you be importing American media, which is not Chinese, and therefore terrible? Although they might be onto something with that last one. I've seen some pretty crap shows come out of Netflix recently. Religion is the next one. Does it contain any religious messages? Now, there are some religions that are officially recognised by the state, including Buddhism, Catholicism, Taoism, Islam, and Protestantism. It is too late in the day for me to even attempt to say that properly. It's very weird that Judaism is not an officially recognised religion, considering the good history that the Chinese have with Jewish people. I don't know what went on there, they just must have forgotten about the Jews. But either way, just because they're officially recognised doesn't mean you have freedom of speech when it comes to religion, or that your religious texts won't be suppressed. So really, it doesn't even matter that much. You might even be targeted for a ethnic cleansing of some sort, based on your ethnicity and or religion. Maybe. Allegedly. The next standard is economic. We are fine, guys. The economy in China is fine. There's no poverty in China. We good. Next one confuses me. Geographic. Private surveying and publication of geographic data such as a map without permission is illegal in China. You need to have a license to make a map. No wonder people don't know where to go. Country's so big and you can't have a map. Health! So, everyone is healthy here. Nothing is wrong we're good. Okay? Right? There are absolutely nothing wrong. There's nothing that could lead to a potentially fatal global problem whatsoever. It's fine. Fine. So, let's get on to the anime that are banned in China. And I can understand some of these, but not most of them. The first one is My Hero Academia, and I can understand this one. A character was named after a war crime. Dr. Daruma Yujiko's real name is Maruta Shiga, which is a problem because Maruta is the Japanese word for the primarily Chinese and Korean victims of human experimentation during World War II. Even worse, the character is a scientist who experiments on others. Yeah, I'm not surprised that got banned. I'm not quite sure what they were thinking, to be honest. The next on this list is High School DxD, which was banned for its lewd visuals and its adultification of minors. It's banned in New Zealand as well, so okay, I'm kind of getting it. Devil May Cry. Too violent. I mean, they're hunting demons. Surely that's a good thing, right? I truly... Just get a VPN, people. Get a VPN. Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero is a story about somebody who goes to fight a dystopian, oppressive government. I should not say any more. High School of the Dead had the same problem as the other high school anime. It was too adult and involved minors. So I'm understanding the thought process behind the high school ones. Truly, I'm with you there. Just not anything else you do. Do I even need to say why Attack on Titan was banned? It's very violent and it's filled with gore. That's the official reason. Some people have speculated that the element of an oppressive government also had something to do with it, but I'm not sure when it was banned, if it was banned outright upon release or after season 1. So I really can't tell you if the government aspect had anything to do with it, but it's probably a bonus for the CCP that if it was just banned because of the gore, they killed two birds with one stone there before it even took off. Corpse Party! Would you believe it that Corpse Party was too violent? Yes, I can. I can definitely believe that. Dear God. That anime haunts me in my dreams. Sword Art Online 2 was banned based on the use of guns and other offensive material. They really should have banned the first season though, because that was just terrible on all counts. I don't know why they waited till the second one. Just ban it all. It should be banned everywhere. I hate that anime. Parasite was banned because of its graphic violence and gory content, and you're going to see a theme with all of these banned animes. It's too much for the sensibility of the public. We can't handle it. It's a really good anime though, you should go and watch it. Get a VPN if you're in China. Death Note influenced students to create their own chilling death notes. Oh my god. Some children around the world started creating their own death notes, books filled with names of people who they didn't like, and so the Chinese government banned the anime. They were worried the children would grow up to be criminals because of anime. Dead Man Wonderland contains disturbing and alarming content. Yeah, gore again, just gore and violence. According to the CCP, Psycho Pass encourages juvenile delinquency and rebellion as well as having violence. Tokyo Ghoul is banned. I don't really even need to say why, but it was also blamed for the disturbing trend, which was skin embroidery. Elfen Lied, an anime about human experiments for the government. Oh, also it's pretty violent. China said absolutely effing not to Black Butler, both the manga and the anime. Apart from the obvious, apparently encourages delinquency. And although not confirmed, I think something about the British-Chinese war over opium might have had something to do with it. I don't know. I've got an inkling. This is the participation round. I'm going to list some more anime and manga which are banned in China and see if you can guess why. Ergo Proxy. Another. School Days. Data Life 2, Canacon. Comment down below why you think that these were banned. I'll give, I don't know, a cookie to someone who gets them all right. But do not despair, my non-Chinese people. VPNs are very much known in China. If you think that the Chinese are simply brainwashed citizens doing absolutely everything the government tells them to, you'd be wrong. If anything, oppressive governments breed really sneaky people. In conclusion, if we're looking at the reasons that some of these animes were banned, I can understand the ones that include lewd or adult content when it comes to minors. I'm absolutely okay with that. And that is the only thing I will ever agree with the CCP on. Ever. And the law that says that you have to visit your parents regularly. I think that's a pretty nice law. Apart from that, we stop relating right there. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with some of the choices that they've made to ban these specific animes? Or do you think that media should be free no matter what is in it? Let me know down in the comments, and if you want me to make similar videos to this talking about censorship and China and anything to do with that, or even just a list of really good animes, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!